Toxic cues on, make sure you turn your volume down. Art rants, bad opinions, crew, time to gather round. Dinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes. Worms, Armageddon on the toxic streams. Toxic cues on, make sure you turn your volume down. Art rants, bad opinions, crew, time to gather round. Dinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes. Worms, Armageddon on the toxic streams.
Hey yo, welcome back crew, prepare for peak content. Biggest little guy throwing down with no nonsense. Northerly neighbor known for nixing naysayers. Skills are passable levels, shame all the fake gamers. Pour the maple syrup and get New Jersey like a hoser bud. Disrespect Digimon the debt, so we paid in blood. Great big ego with a hobbit height compared to Matt, the tallest man the chat's ever seen, come on.
Toxic cues on, make sure you turn your volume down.
Better turn it down.
Art rants, bad opinions, crew, time to gather round.
Everybody shut up.
Dinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes.
Keep 'em dang.
Worms, Armageddon on the toxic streams.
Pineapples and crime if you're talking about fruit. Beat you down like you got stuffed in a Pikachu suit. Words are hard, doesn't phase a streamer much. Choice language, but is it German or Dutch? I don't know. Buried in the dregs as the chaos begins. Get on the hype train, something goes wrong. Ban Wilkins, yelling from the floor is a common routine. While the streamers getting cheesed like a whole plate of food scene. Go!
I guess we're just going in. We're just going in raw. We're
And
raw dogging it. No, even we're just raw dogging it.
I'll hop back onto Discord on my drive to pick her up, but then I'm gonna like hang up
No,
before she
because I
like gets
fucking
something.
hate that because you're gonna crash your fucking car and it's gonna be my fault. I'm gonna have to listen to you die. Like
I'm gonna
a
die.
911 operator. I'm gonna have to sit there and I'm gonna have to be like, you're dying, and you're gonna be like, Lozzie, call an ambulance, and I'm like, I don't even know where New Jersey is.
One of my irrational fears, honestly, is dying in a car crash or like being unconscious in a car crash and like some fucked up like audiobook or some fucked up YouTube video is like playing. And, like,
The rescuers have to listen to your fucked up.
Number 14, Burger King Footland.
Don't worry, I promise. If you
Hi
die,
everyone.
If you die, I'll become one of those true crime podcasters, and I will do a video about your death and 100% cover it in ads.
Bro, thank you. One of my favorite jokes I've ever seen on the internet was somebody, I've definitely said this. I'm becoming like a dementia patient. Somebody said like, imagine you get murdered brutally by a serial killer and some white girl listening to true crime skips your episode of the podcast because your murder was too boring.
Anyway, hi everybody. Welcome to stream. It's me and Froggy.
Hi.
Hi. Sorry, we got off track there. Hi everybody. Hello, my little popcorns. How are you?
Prepare for
Chicken nuggets.
And naked
Tell
Bengal.
us your secrets. Tell us everything. How are you doing?
Where's Omni-Man when you need him? Hi, everybody.
Froggy, you've been missing for like 4 weeks. Tell everybody what happened.
I
I
had like
what happened when you did
I had
us?
I had a big meeting that week at work with a lot of prep work for the big meeting. So I was like physically exhausted the whole week and I passed out as soon as I got home and I never woke up for the actual stream. And I'm very sorry for worrying everybody.
And he worried Wazzy and everybody else. But he's back. Also, thank you, Kakashi,
I'm
for
back.
25 bingles. And thank you, Joel Thief Dave, for resubscribing for your 17th or 18th
Holy.
month. I'm sorry. 18th month. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Sour Lad just made the funniest joke. You know that joke where it's like, who would win in a fight? Like the Hulk or Batman with like 1 week of prep time?
Yeah.
Sour Lad goes, Froggy with prep time beat all the meetings. Snake said he translated a light novel and started to translate a manga. Oh, dude, you're learning Japanese. That's fucking awesome.
He translated it all by himself. And the 7 other dudes in that fandom also liked his translation.
You know, that's fucking awesome. And I took 2 semesters.
Oh my
Dave.
god, thank you, Dave. Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
Dave,
Thank you for
you
10 gifts. What the fuck,
glorious
Dave?
bastard.
Dave is so close to another takeover. This is embarrassing.
Ooh,
Don't do
Dave,
that,
what are you gonna
Dave.
do for your takeover? You geeky.
Last time he carried me around like a little baby in his arms as I held a football. Have you ever seen like a thing where it's like a parent at a football game and then they're like,
big
run,
ones
Billy,
told
run,
me.
and Billy's not running fast enough, and the parent just like picks them up and like fucking runs. That's basically what Dave did to me. I had the ball and I was like, look, Dad, I got the ball, and he's like, run, Wazzy, run.
That's so fucking funny. Wait, oh, I was gonna say something. Oh, I took 2 semesters of Japanese,
Mhm.
and then I had to sadly stop because it was getting like more intense, and like I needed to focus on like my actual major. But like I really wanted to keep going. But anyway, Snake, you're gonna love this. I feel like everyone's gonna love this. The way I learn, I use mnemonics, which is like that Michael Scott way of like,
Like with
oh,
numbers?
no, mnemonics are like the silent P. Where it's like, this man just told me his name is Mike. He is, oh no, I'm sorry. This man just told me his name is like Bobby. He is bald. B is for Bobby and bald. I will now remember this person's name is Bobby. Like, that's how I learn and memorize shit. So, one of the stupid things that my friends and I would do in Japanese to memorize like the craziest shit. And it worked. It worked. You know how nakama means like friend?
Yeah.
Okay, so we learned the word for
Tomodachi also means friend.
yes. We learned that the word for inside was naka.
Mhm.
And one of my friends was having a hard time memorizing it. So I was like, you know nakama? And he's like, yeah. And I was just like, he goes, oh, the friends were inside you. And I was just like, your friends want to be inside you. He's just like, shut up. But then like come the test, he like remembered.
Wait, how did you remember my name then? Because mine starts with a W.
Oh, I don't do that for everything.
Oh.
I'm sorry to disappoint.
Yeah, that's super disappointing. Now we all want to know what our words are.
No, I don't do that for everything. And you have a unique enough name. I wouldn't like need to be like, oh no, this is like the third Susan I know. You know what I mean?
True. What about Matt? He's like one of a bajillion Matts.
I don't think I came up with a mnemonic for Matt, but I think it was kind of easy to just remember that his name was Matt. But it also helps that like you say his name very often. You know?
That's true.
Can you remember the tallest
Weird
man
for
you've ever seen?
Wazzy. Fuck you, he like.
Oh, Sour Lad came up with one. Matt married to Wazzy.
Oh.
Now we're doing it.
Yeah, there we go. Naked Snake. Nice Common Rider.
No. Okay. Naked Snake, Metal Gear Solid, a niche series that not a lot of people are into. And then you got Naked Snake.
I mean, I guess, but a lot of people like Metal Gear Solid.
It is niche though, all things considered, in the overall like, I guess like global gamer fandom. I would say probably 7 out of 10 people have heard of it, but I would be willing to bet only 3 out of those 10 have played it.
That's fair.
I had to explain the plot of Metal Gear Solid to a coworker, and it took 2 hours. Back in the day when Metal Gear Solid 4 was coming out, IGN or Kotaku, one of them, released a retrospective like video to catch you up on the lore, and I watched it all. It was like 4.5 hours.
God damn.
Yeah. Snake said that he's doing translations of stuff people don't care about. So if it's shit, I can be like, I'm the only one who did it, asshole.
Exactly.
That's true. Ooh, that's a lot of head pat redeems.
Turtle Twitch chat. There we go. I'm doing it too. I will stretch, hydrate, and snack. Thank you, Ballistic Beast. But yeah,
I like
anyway,
that.
how's everybody's weeks going? I watched a movie. I watched Mickey 17, and I think you really like it, Froggy.
I loved Mickey
Oh,
17.
good. I'm glad
We
you
just
seen
saw it this weekend.
Yeah, I saw it on this weekend too.
Yo, dude, we watched it in sync.
We probably did, 100%. Don't tell me what day you watched it. I'll just pretend we were in the same.
No. Now I need to know.
Okay, we watched it Sunday.
We definitely did not watch it Sunday.
Fuck! Froggy, you're ruining it!
We watched it. When the fuck did we watch? We watched it Saturday.
There's only 2 days in the weekend. And if
It could have been Friday. We could have seen it Friday.
There's 2 days in the goddamn weekend, and if I say Sunday and you go, it wasn't Sunday, you got one other option.
Don't you dare pretend it couldn't have been Friday night. Wazzy, you left the assign me a video redeem on.
It's paused. It's fine. You can't redeem it right now. It's paused.
Only 8 more days to the Nintendo Direct.
Oh yeah, because it's in April.
I love Robert Pattinson, and I love the goofy little voices he's been doing.
I'm so impressed by how he was able to like act as 2 different dudes and make me believe he
Right?
had 2 different personalities.
Yes. Like, oh my gosh, like the other Mickey just felt so different, like a different person altogether. I loved it.
Yeah. It's a good movie. Crew, if you haven't seen Mickey 17, I highly recommend it. Steal it if you must, but it's a good movie. It's okay. Wazzy paid for it, so that means I could totally steal it. Because then at least one of us paid for it, right? That's legal.
True. True and real. This fact was brought to you by True American Patriots.
It's true American patriots paid for this fact.
Froggy, have you watched that episode of Kamen Rider, and have you eaten frog soup? Snake,
run the fucking tape, Snake. What?
Snake, I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna
calling?
give you a hint. I'm gonna give you a hint. I've done one of those things.
Oh yeah, he has done one of those things.
The other will come. Don't worry, but stay tuned.
If this week keeps going the way it does, jail may be an option. For you or for me, Dave? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, can you wait, back the fuck up. Are you saying
What does that mean?
Are you gonna send me to jail? Does that mean I'm going to jail?
What does that mean? Oh my gosh, that's so threatening.
What
But
an
with
ominous
love.
aura.
Aura, just straight up aura.
It's just straight up an aura. I don't like it.
Speaking of aura, Aura will. Hi. That's it. That's the end of my
What
pun.
a fucking segue that was.
Back from the ads. Wayhoo.
Hey.
I like the way you spelt that.
Anyway, here is my what it looks like to be in Snake's brain. It's just Snake's brain in a box. It says "free to a good home," and there's menacing and also a Kamen Rider.
What's your opinion on the live action Lilo and Stitch?
Boo! Boo!
Yeah.
Boo!
I'm very upset by it. Lilo and Stitch is my favorite Disney movie. And what upsets me more is it's going to make money because it's everybody's favorite.
I don't think it's my favorite, but
Whoa.
boo. The thing I don't like, one of the main things I don't like, is the fact that, like, you know how, like, Lilo takes pictures of tourists and stuff,
Yes.
especially if they're sunburnt? Yeah.
Yeah.
So they include that, but instead of taking pictures of old Whitey, she takes pictures of fucking native Hawaiians.
Oh, that
which
defeats the
completely
purpose.
ruins the point of it. The point was like
Yeah.
she was like, I feel like a freak in my own home. I feel like I'm everybody's little fucking everybody's just looking at me kind of
Yeah.
thing. And then instead they're like, no, she takes pictures of also other Native Hawaiians, and it's like that's stupid. Get
I
fucked, Disney.
know. The
Fuck
whole
you.
point of that was the role reversal, where instead of tourists taking pictures of Hawaiian shit, she's taking pictures of the tourists. They're the anomaly.
Yeah.
I like that one deleted scene or whatever, where like all the people didn't know if she spoke English and she would point them in like the wrong direction.
Yeah. Listen, I would also do that. I would also point people in the wrong direction, but that's not out of malice. That's out of I don't know directions.
The seven dwarves look terrible. They are terrifying. I heard Snow White is not doing well, and that makes me happy.
Yeah, good. I'm tired of live action shit. Stop making things
Yeah.
live action.
I also feel so bad that like Peter Dinklage apparently like pulled the ladder up behind him and got all the dwarves canned from the movie.
Wait, what? They actually had people hired and then were like, go fuck yourself?
Yes, they originally had real life dwarves to be the dwarves, and then Peter Dinklage like made comments which made Disney like boot the idea.
Wait a minute. You can't do that.
What did Peter Dinklage say about Snow White? Let's look this up. Peter Dinklage said the seven dwarves are an insult, but the reality is more complex. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, this is like hold on. Let me get you the actual quote. Chat, don't type.
Chat, don't type.
just everyone pause for a second.
Everybody type more. He's not gonna read it anyway. It's gonna be up to me in the second half of the show to read it. It wasn't good or terrible. It was just average. Guyish, why would you watch it? Why did you watch it? Unless you saw it for free. Unless you stole it. Then I'm proud of you. Good job. Which way's the grocery store? Follow all the grapes I stole. Follow the trail of stolen grapes.
So here's his comment. During a conversation regarding Disney's upcoming live-action remake of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Dinklage praised Disney for casting a Latina actress as Snow White, but condemned them for continuing to present what he believed were outdated stereotypes. And now a quote. Literally, no offense to anything, but I was sort of taken aback. They were very proud to cast a Latino actress as Snow White, but you're still telling the story of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Take a step back and look at what you're doing. It makes no sense to me. You're progressive in one way, but you're still making the fucking backwards story about seven dwarves living in a cave together. Have I done nothing to advance the cause from my soapbox? I guess I'm not loud enough. And apparently that comment alone was enough to make Disney like clutch pearls, and they're like, okay, we're changing it. The dwarves are no longer like dwarves. They're just we're going to call them magical creatures. And then they changed it to CGI. So yeah. So even though the ladder pulling wasn't like a direct like I'm the only person that can like be a dwarf actor, his comment hurt the dwarf community.
Okay.
I see your VTuber model like stuttering.
Yeah, because I'm. Okay, so I'm gonna. This is gonna come off real awful, but please remember that my mother is, legally speaking, a little person, and although like she's not like she's not like 3 foot nothing, but she is kind of a little person, but like. That's the story.
I know.
Like
I know.
It's like it's
and they're not like when he made them like when he says like they fucking live in a cave and shit, like he kind of makes them sound like grotesque, but like they're
But-
cute. They're
But they
like,
don't live in a cave. They live in a house. They live in a
I think
house.
he's
and
ref-
some
I
bitch
think
comes
he's
into
yeah.
their fucking house, and then they're like, "Yo, this bitch is in our house," and then she's like, "They're like, get out of our house," and she's like, "Oh, let me stay. I'll make you a pie," and they're like, "Sure," and then she makes them clean their feet and stuff, and they're like, "We don't want to clean our feet. Stop being weird about our feet, Snow White." And then she's like, "I'll make you the best pie ever." And then some old woman comes to her house and is like, "Eat this apple, dearie." And she's like, "No, eat this apple." And then she fucking dies, and and they're all like, "Well, that's sad." And then they put her in a glass case. Like, God,
I know.
they have jobs for fuck's sake.
They all have unique personalities that they're named for.
Exactly. And they got jobs. They pay bills. They live in a house.
1, I love what you're drawing. 2, I love the rant. 3, I love that this is making you mad.
It's making me so mad. Like that.
No, really, I feel so fucking bad. Like, obviously, he didn't want this to happen. Like, people can't claim like he sabotaged them purposely.
No,
But like,
I don't think he was intended to. I just think it came off bad.
yeah, it came off really bad, and like he had to like think about what he said before he like attacked the company.
It would be like if I, a woman, was like, just so everybody knows I am a woman. If I, a woman, was like, Snow White and the Seven, you can't talk about Snow White because I, as a white woman,
Yeah,
say
imagine-
that you can't do that anymore. Like what?
yeah, like imagine like you. Okay, I'm not even gonna come up with an analogy. I feel like this is like pretty straightforward.
This is.
I just feel so fucking bad. Especially because he ends it with, "Have I done nothing to progress like the
Yeah,
movement of
that's-
dwarves in
that-
media?" And I
yeah.
was I did see Madam Web. That shit was funny bad. It wasn't like bad, so bad you couldn't stomach it. It was like funny bad. Morbius was so bad you can't stomach it, but because the internet made it a meme, like you're able to stomach it.
Because you're like, I'm just here for Morbin time.
Yeah. Also, I saw the Looney Tunes movie. I liked it.
Oh.
I'm a huge Looney Tunes fan, so like it didn't wow me. It wasn't everything I hoped it would be, but I was still very happy to see it in theaters, to see a Looney Tunes thing. Are you a Looney Tunes fan, Wazzy?
I would say I'm mid Looney Tunes fan. Like I
Okay.
wouldn't say like I'm all out like fuck yeah Looney Tunes, but like I'm
Yeah.
not like ew Looney Tunes either.
Who's your favorite Looney Tune?
Probably Marvin the Martian.
Nice. That's a very unique one to make your
Yeah,
favorite.
Yeah.
Daffy's mine.
You know what? That makes sense. At least you didn't say something basic.
Bugs Bunny.
I think Spanish is my favorite.
I will say, for anyone that hasn't seen it yet, this is not a spoiler, but if you see it, look forward to this. They sneak in
An
the
F-bomb?
meme.
Oh.
No, they sneak in the meme. I slammed my penis in the car door.
How
They
the
sne-
fuck do you sneak that into a Looney Tunes? This movie is made for children. How are you sneaking in? I slammed my penis in a car door.
I mean, I could say it, but it would spoil it. I mean, it doesn't really spoil it, but I'm gonna say it in like 10 seconds. So anybody that doesn't want to hear it, just mute. But like, there's a moment where Daffy is like very upset with himself. So he starts calling himself stupid and he starts hitting himself over and over and smacking himself. And then out of nowhere, like the exact car from that meme is like next to him and he starts slamming his head into it over and over. And that's the only way they could have snuck it in.
Oh, okay, I was like, did he say it? Or was it while he was screaming like?
I was so happy. Yeah, but Will, it was the exact same car. In the exact same angle, I think. Hold on. I slammed my penis in the in the car door.
Hello there, and welcome to Things You'd Never Think Froggy would Google.com.
No, I don't want to look at fucking rapper Daffy. I want to look at the car that he
Are you
slams
trying
his
to look up
penis.
Rapper Daffy's penis?
I want to look up Daffy Duck's penis. Daffy
Uh,
Duck penis.
God damn it! Thank you for Stack Hydrate Redeem, Phoenix Wolf. I appreciate it.
Ooh, I have an artistic complaint.
Okay, carry on.
Okay. You know when like a show gets rebooted and you can tell that like the artists that were hired cannot recapture the art style?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give perfect example. The Invader Zim movie, they perfectly captured the art style.
Oh yeah, they did. They get it. I love that.
And they were able to gloss it over too and make it like more unique, but they perfectly captured it. To the point where the background characters in that movie look like they belong in the Invader Zim universe.
Yeah.
Next example. In the Clone High reboot, like 80% of the new characters don't feel like they belong in the Clone High universe.
No, because they're very updated and.
Yeah. Like the new dean of students and Christopher Columbus, they look like they would belong in Clone High, but like the new 3 trio, they don't look like they belong in Clone High.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so all this is long-winded to say the Looney Tunes movie, they are able to capture the Looney Tunes characters perfectly, but it feels like they kind of forgot how to draw Looney Tunes humans in the background because majority of them look like Ren and Stimpy humans.
Oh.
And yeah, it's very interesting. And I get it, but like if you see it, keep that in the back of your head.
Okay.
I love this
Sans, what's up?
drawing. We look like your favorite Martian.
Hello.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That is not a Marvin the Martian reference.
I understood that part, but
can you? I'm gonna drop a picture in the chat, okay?
okay.
And then I need you to pull it up on stream.
Okay. I'm gonna ask a question. Do you know what side of Banani is what side?
Yes, we've been over this.
Yeah, but do you know off by heart?
Yes. If you're looking at her,
Yeah.
red is on the right side,
Okay,
blue is on the left.
Okay.
See, that's another mnemonic example.
Wait,
Look at that.
Red is on the right. On the right.
No. You're looking at her.
Yeah.
So like red would be on the right. Your right.
Okay. Okay. So I gotta do it the other way. Okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem right to me. Anyway.
Well, because her flippy is on the left.
Okay. Well.
I think that's
okay.
why. But it's fine. It's fine, dude. It's
whatever.
fine.
Original character, do not steal.
I'm going to link you this photo.
Okay.
Do you remember Ray William Johnson?
No.
He was one of the biggest YouTubers back in the early days of YouTube. He made his own like little animated band group called Your Favorite Martian, and I just posted it. What you drew kind of reminds me of how he drew himself. Just the eyes and the glasses, really.
Oh, okay. I see. I'm bringing it up, crew. This.
I wonder if anyone else remembers this.
No.
This is like early
Anybody
YouTube.
remember what the fuck this is?
Yes, Sentai just said that Orphan Tears, they were referencing a song. Gayash remembers. Tequila Salai remembers.
What?
Doing your mom.
What drugs are you all on?
Listen, they dropped some great lines. Although like some of the songs were like cringy, like it was early YouTube, so it was great. One of the songs was like one of the lyrics was about like beating kids, like hitting them, and like how it should be legal. And one of the lines, what the fuck was it? When they're acting wild and loose, if the little kid deserves it, it ain't child abuse. I was
God
like,
damn
oh
it.
my god.
Whatever happened to the classics like Leet Street Boys?
Oh my gosh, I remember the Leech Street Boys. Holy shit, Yuri the only one for me?
Yeah, priceless like
I
a
missed that.
PS3.
Banana is calling me.
Okay. I thought you were pulling it up, and I was like, you can't do this. He's muted himself. It's fine. It's just you and me, chat. We can talk shit about him now. We can talk shit. We can say little things like fucking shh, shh. Froggy, are you doing okay? Okay? Sounds like good lyrics to me. I never watched him. I watched enough of his YouTube from around that time that he popped up a few times.
Froggy is smelly. How fucking dare you?
Wow, I can't believe you said that unprompted like that.
I don't get triggered or trolled much, but you call me smelly? That is the gravest insult.
That's a one thing he can't stand.
He lives in a swamp called New Jersey. Low key, I take a dumb amount of pride that New Jersey has marshlands and swamp that has no gators. Do you know how awesome that is?
You're never gonna be eaten by a gator?
Never, never. Froggy FBI agent is having a wild time right now with the shit Froggy Googled. I have to go pick up Banana from work, but I'm gonna hop back. I'm gonna call you again when I'm in the car.
Okay, please drive safe. I swear to fucking God, if you make me listen to you die, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Goodbye.
Bye. If he fucking dies, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed, crew. I'm dead ass serious. I hate when he does this shit. I'm genuinely none of you guys do what he's doing. Don't lead by Froggy's example. Fucking just don't drive and do Twitch. Hey, leave my New Jersey alone. It may be a mess, but it's my mess. He's because I do it all the time. No, don't call people on the phone while you're driving. That's fucking. It makes me mad. I mean, it's not as bad as texting and driving, but let's be real. I fucking hate it. I just fucking hate it, crew. I just fucking. Anyway. The gators are not what you need to be worried about. It's the crackheads. If Froggy dies, we're going to pull a necromancy just to kill him again. I mean, we can. Nothing says we can't. It's not great, but if you're using one of those hands-free devices, I guess I can allow it. I would prefer if you didn't. Was it the band members of your favorite Martian are DJ Puff Puff, Axel, and Benatar? Like Pat Benatar? Shooby-dooby-doo. There's 37 people here. The odds of one of them being a necromancer is pretty high. There's not 37 people here. There's 12 dudes. There's my 12 dudes in me. And you know what? I feel like there's going to be a lot more necromancers that are open to being hired because like the queen and the prince consort died, and now like King fat fingered Chuck is fucking dying, and like I feel like we're gonna need like those necromancers are gonna need a new job because they were keeping those people alive for a while. So like maybe the necromancers need new jobs. Wazzy, can I offer you a peanut butter and jelly Reese's cup at this time? Kakashi, I will slap it out of your hand and then slap you in the face. I'm not even kidding. I saw you posted that in Curse. I don't want to talk to you right now. I don't want to have this conversation with you. I don't want you to look at me. I don't want anything to do with you right now. That sounds absolute. Is the chocolate still on it? If so, it's absolutely disgusting. And I hope whoever made this fucking finds a long hair that's definitely not their own in their ass crack in the like every day for the rest of their life.
What did I just come back to?
Kakashi was talking about peanut butter jelly Reese's cups.
Oh.
That sounds disgusting. If they still have the chocolate on it, that's fucking disgusting.
No, it's really well. Technically, aren't all Reese's peanut butter cups with like peanut butter inside?
Yeah, but this one also has jelly in it.
Oh, ew, no.
Yeah. You see what I'm talking about now? Yeah, you see why I said I hope you find a long hair that's definitely not your own in your ass crack every day for the rest of your life?
I didn't come for the full sentence, so I heard ass crack.
Yeah, can you just imagine you find like a long hair, it's not Banana's hair, but you find a long hair in your ass crack every time you shower.
I would rip out the hair from my ass and go up to her suspiciously and be like, "Who is she?"
Snake says, "Hey Froggy, with your mic quality, can you say some Xbox Live stuff?"
You have fucking Uno. You have fucking Uno. It came free.
I don't have Uno.
It came free with your fucking X.
I have the oldest Xbox known to man.
You have Uno. I'm sorry if that was too loud.
It might have been. I have no idea.
I decided to test it out because my actual mic would cut that off, but my phone would absolutely let me say it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I hope that helped, Snake.
Wazzy, I swear, just by proxy of knowing you, crew is going to start finding hair in their ass cracks. Listen, I'm going to tell you guys something gross. That's a real life occurrence that happens to Matt sometimes. I have long hair and I shed like a motherfucker. And so all the time, Matt'll just find hair everywhere. It'll be in his shirt sleeves. It'll be in his ass crack. It'll be wherever.
Bro.
Also, Gaesh is right. Trans rights. Say it louder for
Yeah.
the people in the back.
With Xbox quality. Trans right.
Thank you, Xbox Froggy. I like
You
that.
hear my blinker?
I hear your blinker, and not only do I hear your blinker, the fucking reactive reacts to your blinker.
It's just like Froggy bouncing up and down.
Yeah, it's just like click, 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 click. I mean, Froggy wouldn't be caught dead on the PS3. Why? Because it has no games?
No, I'll just be caught dead driving while on Discord.
Nice.
Yeah, that's true. I can't wait for the fucking ambulance to come find your fucking bleeding out corpse, and they're just listening to me screaming about long hair in your ass crack.
Oh my gosh, we've come full circle. That's how we started this night.
That is how we started this night talking about that.
That's awesome. We've been coming full circle a lot with the mnemonics,
Yeah.
your favorite Martian.
Froggy, we
Okay.
heard your blinker. Thank God you're a safe driver. Well, he doesn't drive a BMW.
I'm just putting on the hazards every little bit and then turning them off for fun.
He just likes to drive with his hazards on.
I like people to not know what's coming. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get going now.
Okay, bye-bye, Froggy.
Good night, everyone. Drive safe.
Use your blinkers like Froggy did. Well, he's gone, everybody. You're stuck with me now. That's right, me and only me. Now I'm going to read your chat badly and get absolutely no artwork done. Not that I was getting artwork done before this, but it's because I drive a BMW. Bye, Froggy. See you in the swamp later. So did chat like the video I posted to Discord? I don't know. Fucking talk to chat. I don't care. And they're not chat. They're crew. Can you bring up off-brand Froggy? No, because it's currently off-brand Pinky. I don't even think Pinky's here today. I don't know because I haven't been reading chat. So no, you get off-brand Pinky. How about that? So Froggy, after Froggy, your next guest is Big the cat. Can I ride with Froggy instead? Kill someone you see not using their turd signals. I have to find a sunny place in my house to put my Sour Patch Kids because they're not glowing in the dark, and I don't want to use black light. No, Pinky Human is cursed. Somebody burn that with fire. Fine, I'll change it. God. You guys are so needy. You're just like, oh, Wazzy, don't torture us with the most horrifying thing we've ever seen in our entire lives. There, Froggy. Enjoy. These Sour Patch Kids are okay. Well, I don't want to eat things that glow in the dark. Listen, not to be fucking weird or anything, but like, food glowing in the dark seems kind of unnatural. Like, this seems like a fucking unnatural thing, and I don't want food that glows in the dark. When my fucking ancestors first learned how to use fire, do you think they were out there like, yo, I can't wait till we learn how to make things glow in the dark? No, because they knew that was fucking horrifying. Okay? Thank you. That was worse than the Bandai explained Omegaverse to me, or when Banana explained Omegaverse to me. You know, why does Off-Brand Froggy look like failed taxidermy? Cause he's Teemu Froggy. He's Froggy. He's our boy. Froggy, he's our boy. If he can't do it,
You're not a real person.
I guess that works. Was the all processed food isn't natural? Fucking oats are natural, Jimmy! I'm talking about the goddamn color! I'm saying the goddamn color isn't natural! Okay? My fucking ancestors were like fucking grilling mammoth or some shit going like, God damn, I wish this was in fucking neon fucking arugula colored fucking glow in the dark ass shit! Fuck! Hey, Foggy, are you a safe driver? He's a safe driver. Okay, crew, I'm going to take a shower, but I'm going to have you guys in the background.
You're not a real person.
Bioluminescence is the natural version of glow in the dark. Yeah, but that's... Dave, you stupid bitch! That's in the deep, deep ass sea, where humans don't go. I don't know if you know this or not, but humans can't go into the deep, deep ass sea where the bioluminescence happens. If you try to go into the deep, deep ass sea where the bioluminescence happens, you fucking drown. The air pressure would pop your eyeballs out of your fucking skull, okay? We can't go down where the nice bioluminescent fucking fish and shit are, okay? We can't slurp that shit up. We didn't even know that existed when we were eating woolly mammoths and shit. We didn't know what bioluminescence was. We were just like dudes with sticks. Goddamn. So no, I don't want to eat the bioluminescence. Everything down there is dark and scary. Fuck. What are fireflies? They also have bioluminescence. I'm not gonna eat butterflies or fireflies. Anyway, I'm going to sleep now. Night, Gayesh. Have a good night. I'm going to keep screaming at crew. I'm helpful. I'm glad I brought this dead bird of information. Wazzy, just drain the ocean, then you could eat the deep water fish. Tonto, do you know how many glasses of the saltiest ass water I'd have to drink to down the ocean? Like at least 47. You know how big my bladder is? Not 47 glasses of salt water deep. I only got so much bladder to go around. Get to sipping. If you eat fireflies, your tongue will glow in the dark. That's not fucking true. Wazzy, there's bioluminescent mushrooms. No, there's fucking not, Jade. If there is, they're in the fucking ocean. Just remember to eat at least 2 oranges while drinking the ocean? Oh, yeah, scurvy. Wait, scurvy doesn't come from fucking salt water. It comes from malnutrition. I'd have to, like, also be malnourished. It doesn't just come from drinking salt water. It comes from fucking be non-nutrition. Yes, I promise you, I have eaten a firefly before. The juice in its butt will get on your tongue, and then you'll have a glowing spot on your tongue. I've done this. Don't question me. I'm going to question you, and that sounds weird. You'll be hella dehydrated. Balls. Just drink the salt water, Wazzy. Exactly! It's like fucking 48 glasses. Just become a platypus so you could become bioluminescent. That's only... Wait, I know this fact. Isn't that like only when they're sick or some shit? I don't know enough about platypi to give you an answer on this. Anyway, the point is, I don't eat things from the deep, deep, dark ocean because it's really deep and dark down there, and I don't want to go down there because everything down there is scary and doesn't have a face. I want to go where things don't have faces. It's under black light. I don't want to... Listen. I've lived my life in the kind of way that I don't get a lot of chance. The only time I go under black light is when I'm at a mini golf course, okay? My life is built around the mini golf courses where that's the only time that me and black light fucking interact. And I don't like doing it because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I'm a messy bitch. And then I go under black light and it's like, hey, do you want to know how many like fucking crumbs and shit are on your shirt? And I'm like, oh no! And then you see it everywhere. Nuh-uh, the bunny fish are underwater and they're adorable. I don't like that, Tonto. I don't want to go into the deep dark ocean. Jimmy, if you don't shut up about your... Jimmy, this is going to sound mean, and I'm sorry, but you keep bringing it up. If somebody likes the video in the Discord, they will tell you in the Discord, not in chat, okay? Stop being a little pick-me girl. I'm sorry, that was mean, but calm down, buddy. Nobody told me shit. Then nobody liked it. Or everybody's doing something else. 90% of the people that are watching this stream right now are doing something else. I'll tell you what everybody's doing right now. Jewel Thief Dave is cleaning his house. Gayash is going to sleep. Tonto is doing their taxes. Fucking Ballistic Beast is eating an entire wolf. Fucking Kakashi is walking their dog. Fucking Tequila is licking the floor. Fucking Big White Bear is dancing in their underwear. Fucking Ace is playing card games, allegedly. I just finished playing the Hello Kitty game. See? Legion is playing the Hello Kitty game. Tequila goes, what the fuck? Reor goes, I'm at work. See, Reor's at work. 90% of the people here are just listening to me yap. They're doing other stuff. They're painting their toenails. They're getting their hair done. They're like fucking texting their ex and being like, yo, girl, you up? And they're like, it's 7 p.m. And they're like, yo, girl, you up? You know, who said it was my underwear? I mean, leveling a new character on 14 is basically licking the floor. I don't do taxes. If the rich don't, neither will I. Tonto, do your fucking taxes. Wazzy, did you just narc on me? No, I didn't. I was explaining what everybody does while they're listening to stream. And that's what everybody does. I don't talk to my exes. My wife would hate that. I could talk to my exes, but my exes suck. That's kind of how, you know, it's usually just better to be like, that's not a person that you talk to anymore for a reason. Fuck no, I will never do my taxes. How'd you know I was painting my nails? It just felt like a thing. I just got back. What did I miss? See, I told you, Kakashi was walking their dog. Legion goes, eat the rich. We should eat the rich. And also grapes from the grocery store. I don't have exes. I didn't date. Well, okay, I'm just giving examples of what everybody's doing. It's not your fault you're Jared 19 and you never learned how to read, okay? It might help you to be able to text better if you were Jimmy or if Jimmy and we're Jared 19 and you never learned how to read. I'll be your ex, Jimmy. I also hate my exes, so that's more reason. You're not wrong. Usually when you're streaming, I'm taking my dog outside and feeding her. But not on Tuesdays because you stream later in the day. Well, fuck, I don't know. I'm giving examples, everybody. Fuck. Matt's playing Monster Hunter. I can promise you this right now. He's probably playing Monster Hunter. Let me check on Discord. I will open the Discord. Yup. There's Matt. Playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Fucking called it. That's a very angry turkey. I'm off work, so I'm literally just watching your stream. I'm too lazy to open Discord. Is he winning? Knowing Matt, no. I know I sound like I'm being mean today, but and I am, but I'm also telling the truth. No. He's not. Oh. Great reaction, Ace. Anyway, I gotta get back to drawing and yapping because that's what the people are here for, me yapping. What the fuck was I talking about before this all went crazy? I can't remember. I don't know what gooses look like. I probably should have pulled up like a reference picture of some variety, but it's fine. Sometimes you just gotta go with the wind. Sometimes you just gotta I don't know, do some stuff and figure it out as you go along. I also watched the Canadian goose try to attack a car, and that was kind of funny. That's a goose. It's supposed to be. Does it not look like a goose? It's supposed to be a goose. It's got a tail and a wing. What do you fucking want from me? What do you... It's a goose, obviously. Don't make me fucking justify this like a toddler being like, I drew
Can you
a
remember
picture.
the tallest man
and
you've
then
ever
the
seen?
parent takes the picture and they're like, oh, that's lovely. Tell me about it. To be honest, I don't care if you call me a pick-me. It was warranted anyway. You're Canadian. You don't know what gooses look like? I don't draw animals! Do I look like a dude who draws animals? I've never drawn an animal in my life. I've never met an animal. There's 4 things I'm good at drawing. Myself, 2 men, exactly 2 different men, and a rhombus. You draw hamsters, lol. I do draw. Listen, you're making me draw those hamsters, Legion. Legion, you're making. I'm forced to do that, fucking like a little like a little orphan child that's forced to shovel coal into a rich man's fucking furnace or some shit. Wait, is this my request of the chicken? I don't even know what request I'm on right now. No, it's a goose and a rabbit boxing. But the goose has a gun. 2 men specifically? Yes, I only know how to draw 2 different men. Well, see, I've never met an animal before. She owns 2 cats and is attacked by a rabbit. Also, you guys forget, it's golfer season, and one ran into my bike one time, and I don't know if it died or not. Okay, I'm back from taking a shower, crew. I heard everything. I would rather have a badly drawn goose than have a shitty AI make that shit. Exactly. You guys are paying for the privilege of not AI, and by paying, I mean... this is free, and this is... You know what? You have no right to complain. Listen here, bitches. It's art requests. I don't gotta do shit. I could just sit here and scratch my butt all night if I wanted to. I could do that, and I could do that, and then you're stuck just watching me scratch my butt all night. That could be a thing we could do, and you're forced to do it because I I don't have to do what you say. I'm just some guy. It's fine. Is that true? You draw a decent Yukiko Magi on an index card. I did do that. Wait, we're paying you? Well, Snake, you're not paying me. I have the type of money of 5 nickels. We do give her 100 coins to do this. Now I get a sax when I see baby rabbits. Thanks, chemical plant job. Wait, what? Tanja, what are you talking about? Butt scratching streams? Wazzy Shrimp Trek, how's your back doing? Shut up, Snake! I'm hunched over my fucking tablet like a genius. That's how geniuses draw. If you're not hunched over your tablet, are you even doing it right? Wazzy, aren't your coins accepted by most retailers? I mean, if you go to a retailer, just say, do you know who the fuck I am? And see if that works. That sounds like a genius. That sounds like a shroom. It's called art request, not art entitlement. Easy difference. See, Jade gets it. I'm sorry, I'm being feral Wazzy right now. I'm being very mean to you guys, and I don't even mean to be mean. I'm sorry. I didn't intend to come out here swinging today. I'll try to change the subject so that, like, I don't sound like a bitch. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm coming off as a bitch today. I've been very mean to you guys. So, I apologize. Anyway, I was going to talk about my warm-up art, which was this, but me and Froggy were talking. Anyway, that's my warm-up art, and you're like, those paws look weird. That's because I drew the pterodactyl cat that comes by my house sometimes. We've got a whole bunch of cats that come by my house, and one of them is a pterodactyl cat, and I like him. He's very nice. He lives over by the 7-Eleven, but he comes over by my house sometimes, and he's a very nice, cute looking cat. I've never been able to pet him, but he's got the pterodactyl toes where he's got extra toes on him. It's a really cool thing. But then we have another cat that also has extra appendages, and I call him Balls Cat because he has balls. And I wouldn't like usually be like, yo, that cat's unneutered, but when he sits on my fucking deck in the snow, he leaves ball prints. And I'm like, I fucking hate Balls Cat. Neuter your fucking pets, everybody. I don't like fucking Balls Cat walking around my neighborhood all the time, okay? Fucking leaving ball prints on my fucking deck and shit. It's unacceptable. If you're gonna have extra appendages, make them your cute little pterodactyl toes. I appreciate that in a cat. I don't appreciate fucking Ballsack Cat. We call him Balls Cat every time we see him because he's the only cat that has balls. So, you know, I name all the cats in my neighborhood. There's Polite Gentleman. He's a gray cat, and he comes onto my deck, and he's so fat that he just, like, flops and leans against the wall and watches birds because I got a bird feeder in my backyard, and he's just, like, he's just a big fat gray cat, and I call him a polite gentleman because he doesn't do anything. He's just a polite gentleman. He just comes over and just fucking looks at birds. And then there's the pterodactyl cat, and that cat I see when I ride my bike all the time because he lives by the 7-Eleven. And I gotta bike over to the 7-Eleven to see him. But sometimes he comes over by this way. And then there's Balls Cat. I mean, I don't know where Balls Cat lives, but I fucking hate Balls Cat. And then there's two black and white tuxedo cats, and one of them is friendly and one of them is not. So I won't know which one is which until I stop my bike and like bend down and be like, "Hello, kitty, kitty." And if it comes to me, it's the friendly tuxedo cat, and if it doesn't come to me, it's the not friendly tuxedo cat. And the only reason I know they are actually two different cats is because one time I saw them both together, and when I stopped and was like, "Hello, kitty, kitty," the one came up to me and the other one just stayed where it was. So that's how I know they're two cats. Polydactyl toes, Wazzy. My childhood cat was polydactyl. Oh, is that the word? What was I saying? Well, either way, it's a cat with extra toes. We learned about polydactyl in my genetics class. That man's got some nuts. Yes, fix your animals. There's only one dog we don't have fixed growing up, and it was because the vet wouldn't do it because she had a lot of scar tissue and a hernia, and they just didn't feel comfortable doing it. Wow, ball phobia. Listen! If your cat's leaving fucking ball prints on my deck in the snow, I should be allowed to call your cat Balls Cat. Okay? I'm not here to shame other people's animals, but I do believe in spay and neutering. And I also believe you shouldn't fucking have a cat that puts their balls on my deck in the snow. And when they leave an imprint that looks like this. And this is the imprint they fucking leave on your goddamn deck. It looks like a goddamn fucked up smiley face when it's like, no, those are balls. Fucking Balls Cat. Anyway, that's my problem. Pterodactyl is the dinosaur. Oh. I believe Hemingway collected polydactyl cats. Or was it just like they liked his house? How do you know what's a ball print? Is there, and it was just there any other dainty little feet? No, because it looks like this. I'm drawing it on screen right now. Hello, for the benefit of those who are just listening, I'm going to tell you what's happening. I'm drawing a back foot. I'm drawing a butt. I'm drawing another back foot. I'm going in between. I'm drawing two little things that you would be like, those might be paws, but they're not because the paws are up here. And now it looks like a weird smiley face, okay? I want if you are just listening to this stream, I need you to look at the screen right now. If you hear the sound of my voice, please just fucking look at the screen and look at what I have to deal with when goddamn Ball Cat comes and sits on my fucking deck with his fucking unneutered ass when I'm trying to when there's slight snow on the ground. And like, this is Alberta. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is Alberta. There was an entire news cycle about the guy in Fort Mac who like had his pants fall down when it was like -40 out and he fell outside and then he got his dick stuck to the sidewalk. Like there's a whole thing about that. So I don't know how Balls Cat is living, but like, man, she's drawing testicles. I love this. Twitch is drawing balls. Shut up, Pinky, or I'll bring up human Pinky again. Pringles looking ass. Take a picture of it next time. It sounds like it would look funny. I will. Fuck. It's not snowing right now, but the second it fucking snows and Ball Cat comes and sits on my fucking deck, I'll show you guys. But all the other cats in my neighborhood are pretty decent. I don't have any problem with any of them except Balls Cat. Just because it's like, God damn it. I do have a problem with a lot of dog owners in my neighborhood, though, because for some reason, dog owners in my area just for some reason think that this is all off-leash time. And everybody needs to put dogs off leash. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I sometimes bicycle, and I don't know what happened, but sometimes dogs like to chase me on a bicycle, and I don't like that. And sometimes dogs bark at me, and like I'm scared of dogs. I don't know why I'm scared of dogs. I think there's some kind of childhood trauma there that I'm not being told about. But like I'm scared of dogs, especially if they're like. If they're leashed, I'm fine. But like, if your dog's barking, I'm scared. I'm like a scared little guy. I don't like that shit. But like, if your dog's leashed and it's like just a little guy, like I went to the pet store the other day and there's just like this little fucking like bulldog fucking. I don't know what it was. I don't know dog flavors. And like. There's like this little dog and he was waiting in line with his family and I was like, oh my God, he's so cute. And he was just like in a little vest and everything. And I'm like, that's a cute fucking dog. Like, I'm not scared of your dog if it's under control and just a happy little guy. But if your dog barks at me, I'm like, it's like fear response. And I'm like, bah! It's like when I hear flapping wings. Now when I hear birds flapping too close to my head, I get like fight or flight response, which I know is weird because I like put my dukes up and I'm like, I'm ready to fight a bird. And I know that's really hard because it's very hard to punch a bird. But like, that's my first instinct is I'm going to punch a bird. Even though I probably couldn't punch a bird. I'm being honest with myself here. I probably don't have the reflexes to be like, bam, bam, and save myself from a bird. But you know. Does it snow periodically year-round in Canada? I hope it does. Usually in the summer months, no, but it's... we'll probably get snow until, like, mid-May. Mid-May is usually our last dump of snow, but sometimes it can go later in the year. There's usually none in August unless we get real fucked up. I've been to Fort Mac in the winter, and yeah, it's like minus 40 in December. Don't pick up the poop. Geese have teeth on their tongue. Oh, do they? I'll give it a tongue with teeth on it. There you go. My dog is harmless. If you bark at him, he gets scared and run away. God, I wish you had like an Australian or British accent when you're saying all this. It would be 100 times funnier saying balls on my deck. I don't know how to do accents. Crikey, there's balls on my deck. Probably not good. I tried. 2x resistance to fighting. Of course you can't punch a bird. I remember I was walking home from Allsup with my best friend. What the fuck is an Allsup? What the? Hello? Can someone translate? What the fuck does that mean? We passed an alley and a dog barked at me and my friend pushed me into the alley and ran away. You know what that's called? Survival instincts. How many animals have chased you while biking? So far it's rabbits, dogs, and now birds. What's next? Moose? No, because there's no moose near me. A gopher did run into my bike, and I don't know if I killed it or not. I definitely hit it, because I definitely felt it hit my bike, but I don't know what happened to it afterwards. So I don't know if I just, like, concussed it or something. But that doesn't really count as, like, chasing me, because, like, it hit my bike. Like, not to be an accident reconstructionist, but like if I'm pedaling straight and you run into me from the side, you hit me. I'm on a bike path, you're a gopher, okay? I have the right of way. Anyway, what else has chased me? A dude chased me. It wasn't me, but it was while I was on a bike. It was the funniest thing. There's a dude that goes out by... Okay, so you guys have to understand, one of the places where I ride my bike is like this big fieldy, like wooded area. There's just like a little bike path and this big foot, like... You ever play Pokemon where they got the wild area? Like, it's like that. It's like just like on the outskirts of the city, we've just got like the wild area, like Pokemon or some shit. And there's this guy out there, and he's got like one of those big ass professional cameras. It's got like, you know, like the fucking like a fucking like a lens. It's like the size of your arm, you know, this professional ass camera. And he's out there and he's like taking pictures of shit, right? Because it's like a little woodland grassy area, right? And he's like, I'm out here taking pictures of nature and some shit. Anyway, the falcon was out and the falcon got real pissed at him for some reason. I don't know. I think it might have thought that like instead of like taking pictures, he was trying to shoot it or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what falcons think. I'm not a falcon. Anyway, the falcon got real pissed at him and it started like dive bombing him and like starting to like attack him and shit. And so I just saw this dude with this like expensive ass camera just like running through the grass as this fucking like falcon's like, yeah! It's just like dive bombing him. And I'm like, oh, I gotta bike my ass faster. So I just like biked my ass faster. So it wasn't chasing me, but it was chasing some other guy. And that was really fun. I didn't want to help him because like, no. Oh, we're getting closer to hitting scalpers with my car. I'll sup these nuts. It's a gas station with burritos. Oh, okay. The grassy area. See, this is why I'm scared of birds. Yeah, it was like a falcon. I'm gonna be real. I don't know if it was a falcon or like a fucking eagle or something. I don't know bird flavors. I just know it was one of them birds that's got knife for feet, and I don't want to fuck with that. That's not my business. I'm going to the corner store to get a burrito. Bring us all back a burrito, Ace. Listen, you can't cut class to get a snack without bringing a snack back for everyone in crew. Crew, do you want anything from the corner store? Ace is going. Ads are starting in 30 seconds, so you got 30 seconds to put your order into Ace. If not, he's going to have to bring back 12 burritos. Bring 12 burritos, one for everybody. Kakashi wants a Mountain Dew. Dave wants a big gulp. Valiant wants cigarettes. And Sir K wants Little Debbie's cupcakes. Sir K's a goddamn convenience store, not a fucking 7-Eleven, like fucking Safeway. I ain't buying you guys your shit. Get your own money. Combos and Pepsi cream and cherry. Can you make me swamp juice drink? Crushed cream soda and some dill picklers. I want a soft shell and a Baja Blast. Ace, do they have pizza by the slice? I would like a pizza by the slice, please. Just one slice of pizza.
You're not a
I mean,
real
Little
person.
Debbie's cupcakes are in gas stations. A bag of coffee crisps. They do. Okay, I will take a pizza by the slice, Ace. One of those shitty hot dogs that spins around all day. Put some chili and cheese on it. Oh, listen. I've never been more sick in my life than the time I ate a gas station hot dog. That was like... Okay, we're on ads, so the other children won't know this. Listen, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. We're on ads, so we're gonna pretend that I need everybody to not mention this. The sickest I've ever been in my life when I was like 18 years old, and like I was already hungover. You have to picture the scene. 18-year-old Wazzy, hungover as fuck, and I worked at the movie theater at the time. And I worked the matinee shift, and so we had to be there at like fucking like 11. So it's like 11, and I'm like still hungover, and I'm like, oh, I'm so hungry. So there was a 7-Eleven by the movie theater, and I went to the 7-Eleven, and I was like, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna get that hot dog. That'll be great. And I ordered this fucking hot dog, right? And it must have been like the world's oldest hot dog known in existence. Like this hot dog was probably like, if I was 18 at the time, this hot dog was probably 14. And they put it in this bun. And I remember just being like, holding this hot dog, being like, yeah, this hot dog's gonna be fucking great. And then I go and I just put ketchup on it because I'm a real basic bitch and I don't put like a lot of toppings on my hot dogs. So I just put ketchup on it and I ate it. And I promise you, like, by the time the show was like by the time everybody was in the auditorium watching the movie, I was in the bathroom vomiting. And like I stayed there pretty much my entire work shift. I got people in, I ran the cash register while people were filing in. And then I went and I vomited for the rest of my shift. What a great day. I'll take a Costco hot dog. Why would you do that to yourself? I've never been more sick than the recent time I've had Burger King. Excuse you. We're not going to have this conversation again, but we all know Burger King is fucking delicious. And you guys that say Burger King is gross are fucking silly gooses. It's fucking, you're just fucking silly uses. And I don't want to get into the argument. But, I mean, I don't know if I'm immune to gas station food or just have good luck, but I've never gotten sick from eating gas station prepared food. I think it's like a tolerance level thing. Also, hi, Mecha Godzilla. Hello, it's me, Grand, but I got a new phone and a new account. Oh! I don't know why you had to get a new account, but welcome back. I think it's a thing, Snake. You fucking, like,
Knock knock, fucker.
you eat garbage. Like, Snake, you fucking, like, you've eaten literal, like, mac and cheese with water. So I'm not surprised the gas station doesn't hurt you. Are you saying I'm immune? Like when people are bitten by snakes over time? Yeah, or when you poison yourself a little bit? Like, you know when you like, how you can get
You're
over
not a real
poisoning by just
person.
drinking a little bit of poison and you just like over time you just drink like a little bit of poison and then eventually you can have bigger doses of poison and then eventually you don't get poisoned at all because you're so used to poison that you're just like, I can't get sick from this anymore. It's like that kind of effect. One, I didn't water down my macaroni and cheese. You put water in it. With the fucking mac and cheese with water. Snake did. I remember. I was there. It was fucking gross. That's
You're
what
not
I'm
a
talking
real
about.
person.
I'm talking about him poisoning himself just a little bit over time, just to make it so that, like, he won't get poisoned by other things. I don't know how Goose is looking. I refuse to look up a reference picture. I've spent 5 hours on this goddamn fucking art because I don't have a co-host anymore, and I got to do it myself. So I refuse to look up anything. I didn't fucking copy this fucking thing before I did it. Son of a bitch. Don't worry, I'm fixing it, everybody. Boom! It's fixed. Tonto says, snake to the kulog. The only reason I did that because I didn't have milk and I didn't drain it all the way. Joke's on you, Tonto. That's a free house. This isn't the Princess Bride. That's not how poisons work. What are you talking about, Big White Bear? That's exactly how fucking poisons work. You just gotta drink a little bit at a time. Like, not like antifreeze. Like, I'm not saying go out and, like, eat antifreeze or some shit, because I think that'll kill you real quick. I don't actually know. But, like, you can't, like, small doses antifreeze. But you could definitely, like, small doses things like morphine. Like, how do you think people get addicted to it? They take a little bit and then they get used to it, so then they want more. And that's how it works. Goose with a Glock with versus Bunny with boxing gloves. That's exactly what I drew. No, Wazzy, honey, that's not how poison works. That's exactly how poison works. I mean, look at Wazzy. Over time, she slowly interacted with Voltron, and now she's immune to the cringe. I'm back. Why is Wazzy telling us to drink poison? Because if you just drink a little, you'll be fine. Do you want me to call the expert on this? Do you want me to call Matt? I'll fucking call Matt. I've been poisoning him for years, and he's not dead yet. Fuck.
Can you remember the tallest man you've ever seen?
Losing my damn mind. Yeah, I will call Matt. I will. Yeah, fuck it. You want this? This is what's happening. If we're lucky, he's listening to this stream and is now prepared for this phone call. Putting it on speaker. Here we go. Come on, phone. You can connect.
Hello.
Wow, that didn't even ring.
Yeah, like you said, I'm listening.
Okay. So you know the deal. Can you drink a little bit of poison and then slowly work up an immunity to more poison because you're drinking a little bit of poison?
Technically speaking, yes. If you
Ha!
a small amount of poison at a time to a point where it's not a lethal dose, and it just fucks you up a little bit. You can eventually get yourself immune to it. It's and you had the right idea of comparing it to medicine, where like you could take medicine a whole bunch and eventually that medicine is just it no longer affects you because you had it so often that your body acclimates to the idea of having it in your system.
So hypothetically, if you were allergic to codeine, which is a drug, it's on pills and stuff, right?
Yes, and it's like in pills and liquid medicine, yes.
So if you just took a little bit of codeine, like over time, you would eventually get over your allergy because you would no longer because you would build up an immunity to it?
See, allergies are kind of a different kind of breed, though. That's your body having like a severe, you're essentially an inability to handle it. It's like my lactose intolerance. It's my body lacks the ability to handle it. So that I feel like allergies might be a little bit different from building poison tolerance.
That's dumb.
Oh, I never said it was smart or cool, but like it's a thing.
All right, well, thanks for answering my question.
Oh, no worries. I'm always happy to help.
Have fun with Monster Hunter.
I'll try. I'm dying.
I knew it. All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
There you have it, crew. You've learned a valuable thing today. You can drink a little bit of poison as a treat, and then you'll be stronger and powerfuler. No, it's been proven that chickenpox parties are a terrible idea.
Can you remember
Yeah,
the
we came up
tallest
with a
man you've
vaccine
ever
for
seen?
chickenpox, and now nobody gets chickenpox anymore. Oh, damn, Wuzzy was right. You're not wrong. I said this before on stream. My birth mother did a lot of drugs with me, and a neat side effect from that is that children's strength medicine does not work on me. See? Boom! So smart! Wuzzy's the smartest forever! Even in my adult life, I need higher doses of certain medication for it to touch me. Boom! Boom! Headshot! Take a little bit of poison as a treat, everybody. You'll build up an immunity. It's fine. First the glass, now this. Listen, if Ace wouldn't be a little bitch and would eat the glass, which there probably wasn't any glass, because, listen, I'm going to, restate my opinion here on the whole Ace eating a glass sandwich. Remember, it was a plate that dropped. Now, plates are specifically made so that they don't shatter into little pieces. They're made to break apart. That's how plates are made. Okay? They fucking shatter. I'm sorry, Snake. I was thinking how homeless it was to eat a sandwich that was full of glass, and I just thought of you instead of Ace, and I'm sorry, Snake. Anyway, it was a plate, and that's made specifically to not shatter. So the likelihood that there was little shards of glass in it are like fucking next to none. Eat the fucking sandwich, Ace! Oh no, this is not me or the Dinky Foundation encouraging it. That is behavior that has caused way more problems. I'm just gonna write apology letters. I'd still eat the sandwich. I'd just pick out the glass. Thank you, Snake! See? Snake would eat the sandwich. Poison and medicine tolerances are two different things. No, they're not! What is poison if not medicine? What? Wait, no, I said that backwards. What's medicine if not poison for viruses? Poison and medicine are the exact same thing. We used to give people cocaine for having a little cough. It's the same shit. Medicine's just poison for your illness. Some medicines are made of mold. Snake is homeless. He doesn't have a choice. I'm not homeless. I still have dignity. Ace wouldn't be caught dead eating Arby's. Most blood thinners are used as rat poison. See? What are rat poison if not blood thinners? Give a rat Advil and it's got thinner blood. Does Advil thin the blood? I feel like it does. I feel like that's the one I'm not supposed to take. There's one of those pills that people take for generic pain, and I'm not supposed to take it because of the other pills I'm on. It'll make bad times happen for your old pal Wazzy, and I can't remember which one it ever is. It's something. It might be Tylenol, might be aspirin, might be acetaminophen. I don't know what it is. Matt knows. It's fine. Snake venom is used for medicines. Ha! See? Mechagodzilla got me! Yeah, the teachers in school love to hear that my mom was giving me adult strength cough syrup in kindergarten. That's aspirin. I'm desperate, but I'm not that desperate, Ace. On the opposite end of being resistant to certain medications, I'm also technically a recovered addict because I was born addicted to drugs, and it's easier for me to get addicted to them, which is why I avoided it all growing up. I mean, technically, yeah. I mean, technically, yes. You beat it once before, but you were also pooping your pants at the time, so can you really, say I did that real good? Valiant says, I will give a Red Bull to a rat, and it'll probably die too, since it's thin. It'll thin its blood too. Red Bull doesn't thin your blood. Or does it? I've never actually drank a Red Bull. Hello, developer Rowan. I hope I said that fucking right. God, I hope that's how that name is pronounced. It says, let this shark back into the ocean. He wants to be free. No, he's ordering. Listen, there's going to be a fucking ship in his soup, and he's not going to be jazzed about that. He's at a restaurant, and he ordered the soup, and there's a fucking boat in his soup. Wait, I wonder if I can gain a resistance to gun. I mean, like if you, I was gonna say if you just shoot yourself a little, but like that would, you wouldn't gain a resistance
knock,
to
fucker.
gun, you would just like gain a resistance to pain or something, I think. I don't actually know how it works. But yeah, you would just take a little bit of poison, it's a treat. Why does Wazzy always have bad opinions? Also, welcome to the crew, Developer Rowan. I'm Wazzy. I'm drawing art requests and telling people they can have a little bit of poison as a treat. I feel Arby's is the one poison that no one can handle, even if you eat a little bit of it. Oh, that's true. Arby's is dog shit. I'll die on that hill. I don't even care. I don't know who invented Arby's, but Arby's is a bitch. I thought Red Bull gives you wings. Apparently, it thins your blood, according to Valiant. But I don't know if I trust Valiant with that. Valiant's not a scientist as far as I know. Ship it is super brilliant. No, Snake. Red Bull gives you heart palpitations. That's only if you already had heart problems, I thought. Like I said, I've never had a Red Bull, so I don't actually know if this is true or not. I don't know a goddamn thing about Red Bull. You guys know me. You know I can't have caffeine. Because that one time that I had the fucking gamer juice or whatever, gamer fuel, and then it made my bones wiggle for like 2 days. Kakashi remembers, because Kakashi brings it up a lot. But there was the one time, and my bones wiggled for 2 days, and I didn't like it. I want to give a Victorian child a monster. I watch them as they flop on the floor or melt before me. No, you cannot gain resistance to gun. I guess if you shoot yourself in the same spot over and over again, you'll build up scar tissue, but the bullet will still pierce your skin. Ozzy, this is unfortunately not an anime. We don't know that for sure. We don't know I'm immortal until I die. So until then, I'm immortal. That's not true. I eat Arby's and I don't even get sick. It's great. If it wasn't so expensive, I would do it more often. Kakashi, you make bad choices in life and it makes me very sad. You ever eat almonds and they have a rancid almond and they're convinced you will die? That's essentially what Arby's feels like to me, besides the fries. Oh yeah, I won't talk shit about Arby's fries. Arby's fries are absolutely fine. But like fucking, Arby's are like the wettest sandwich I've ever experienced in my life. It's like you went and you ordered a sandwich and somebody put all the meat for the sandwich in their mouth first and then they spit it onto the bun and was like, enjoy your day. Thanks for shopping at Arby's. It's like the world's wettest sandwich and I don't appreciate it. Valiant is our dinky inspector. He's kind of a scientist. My worm got deep fried and I don't think a Band-Aid is going to make this better. It did. I'm a redneck scientist. You're kind of fucked up for a couple of days there. I'm sorry, the fuck you mean your bones were wiggling? I don't do good with caffeine. And I drank caffeine, and then it felt like my bones inside my body were vibrating. Like, have you ever had one of those fancy, like, Sonicare toothbrushes where you put it in your mouth and, like, it brushes your teeth for you, essentially? Because you're just there, you're like, you're brushing your teeth normally, but then the toothbrush is in your mouth, and it's like, and it's like going crazy in your mouth. You ever like have like a Sonicare toothbrush like that? It felt like my bones were like that. So you ever like put the Sonicare toothbrush in your mouth and then like you just put it on your tooth and you don't move it, and it's just like going and it makes your brain feel wobbly and shit like that? You know how that happens? That's what my bones felt like. Arby's is It's great. The best thing at Arby's is the Jamocha shake and the beef and cheddar and the fries. Kakashi, somebody put Kakashi in the microwave, please. I will refund your points right now. If you use your points to microwave, I will refund them immediately. Somebody put Kakashi in the goddamn microwave. Thank you, Valiant. Have your points back. Kakashi, that's for you. Get in the fucking microwave, you little idiot. Get in there. Get in there. God. Bad choices. I guess the poison statement might be true. This is the Toxic Crew talking about little doses of Toxic Stream to build up resistance to all the bullshit going on in the world. Exactly! And also, like, antifreeze or some shit. That's the only poison I can think of right now is antifreeze. I'm sorry. I wish I had better poison examples for you, but I just don't know a lot of poisons off by heart. Let's go take what we can get. Hey, do you want 2 pounds of meat slathered with nacho cheese? Arby's is for you. The Jamocha shake is good. I will give you that, Kakashi. No, don't! No, Ozzy, I've never had to experience. Are you the Victorian? No, I don't drink spicy water because it hurts my face. So I'm not used to caffeine or anything like that. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink spicy water. Like, that's just not things I put in my life. And like, so when I do have to experience caffeine, it makes my bones wiggle. TP microwave. Every day when I get microwaved, I'm ever so close to becoming the ultimate homeless person, the Incredible Hulk. Kakashi, we are friends, but Arby's is garbage besides the fries. Valiant and Kakashi, you two need to fight about it. Wait, you don't drink spicy water? When you come to the States,
You're not a
when you were
real
going to
person.
Japan, you had McDonald's. Did you try the McDonald's Sprite and did your face explode? No, I didn't. I drank water. The one time I was in the States in the past, like, fucking 4 years, I drank fucking water. I even went to the, what do you call it? The Whataburger? I went to the Whataburger. And I looked the man who was working at the Whataburger in the face and I said, what's good here? What do you recommend I eat? I'm a Canadian. And then he was like, I say this. And then I was like, I'll have that. And then I was like, but I want a water. The only spicy water I will drink is melon soda. But that's because I love melon soda and I will allow the spiciness to get into my face. Excuse me, spicy water? Who the fuck made spicy water? Everybody does! They put the bubbles in the water and it hurts my face! Root beer is spicy water. I used to be able to pound back root beers like nobody's business, but now I can't drink spicy water because the bubbles hurt my face. Fucking Dr. Pepper, spicy water, Sprite, spicy water. Anything that's got the fucking bubbles in it, they hurt my little fucking face. I just got a little face and it's just the bubbles hurt my fucking face. Nacho non-dairy cheese flavored product. Big White Bear, I know all about that. I worked in a movie theater. We had the nacho non-dairy cheese flavored product. That shit didn't expire. We also had, we also legally have to say, would you like your popcorn buttered? Because it wasn't actually butter. So we couldn't say, would you like butter on your popcorn? Because we legally couldn't call it butter. No, the McDonald's Sprite hits different. You have to try it. Also, their buffalo wings are like owl pellets slathered in wet-ass juice. So no Red Dye 40. How depressing for you. What is spicy water? It's any carbonation. The water here in the States has sugar and MSG in it, trust me. Soda pop and any type of soda is what spicy water is. And I mean this with all the love in my heart. You sound You've never sounded so white. Listen, I'm not above sitting here and telling you guys I like mayo, okay? I make my grilled cheeses with mayo, okay? I'm white. I'm aware of this, okay? I know this. But also, I don't think not liking spicy water is a white person thing. As far as I know, I'm the only dude who doesn't like fucking carbonation. So spicy water is just soda.
You're not a real
Wazzy,
person.
you're such toddler behavior. Yeah, she's a little guy. It's okay, Wazzy. I don't drink soda, carbonated drinks, caffeine, because it hurts my throat and triggers my anxiety. See, Geeky gets it! It makes my face hurt. I have a machine that makes my drinks spicy. God damn it, Big White Bear! The real spicy water is the Goya brand ginger beer. I drink it and a bubble goes straight up my nose. Wait, how are we supposed to get immunity if you don't drink it? Because I don't want immunity to spicy water and or fucking caffeine. The caffeine makes my bones wiggle. It's not a pleasant experience. And then I don't sleep. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I fucking love sleep. Sleep is like my second favorite hobby, okay? Sleep is right up there. Like, I fucking love sleeping. It's great. It's fun. I get to lay there and not feel feelings for like 8 to 10 hours. Sleeping is fucking great, okay? So, obviously, I want to sleep. Ooh, I worked up in the middle of the night. Okay, but don't talk about grilled cheese with mayo. That's legit. That's legit. I'm on your side with that. I think not drinking soda is a good idea. So Wazzy is a Victorian child. I need to stop drinking it. I have GERD. And soda is a no-no. What the fuck is GERD? What the fuck is GERD? GERD job, Homestar? Is this a fucking GERD job there, Hermster? What the fuck is GERD? Great erection rectal disorder? Give me everything rice dimples. Those words don't go together. I was trying to think of an R word. Get everything ready, Dave. Don't elongate me when I'm up here whispering to chat. And then you're just looking at my neck. Yes, but sometimes it makes the drinks too bubbly. Sleep is the best. I love dreaming. Protogen says, hear me out. V2 Ultra Kill, but the damage cards are idea I had for Has-Been Hotel X Ultra Kill AU. I don't know a goddamn thing about Has-Been Hotel. I know it's a hotel. I know that man made the most expensive animation about him and the chick from Has-Been Hotel. Verbalace. That's his fucking name. I know Verbalace made that horny video about Has-Been Hotel. And that's all I really know about Has-Been Hotel. I've literally been drinking a Monster right now. And after you're done streaming, I'm probably going to be up for a little longer. But I'm just going to go to sleep. Caffeine doesn't do what it does to other people. To me, it's a side effect of having ADHD. Same Wazzy, caffeine makes my bones wiggle too. Thank you, Phoenix Wolf. GERD is acid reflux. Then why didn't you just say acid reflux? Why you gotta give me a fucking acronym I gotta figure out? Wait, what does a GERD even stand for? Gastrointestinal rejecting the acid. That's probably right. I also have acid reflux. It's fine, but I have medicine for that. I just joined it. Oh God, too close. I'm sorry. It's 2 a.m. I'm eating a 6-hour-old scone. Acid reflux things you eat, especially acid, goes womp womp. Oh, it's a disease. The D was for disease. Oh, I fucked it up. I just joined a sea giraffe. Where is Wazzy? Who swapped the worm? Look what you did. Because GERD is shorter. I'm sorry, Lamau. I know another streamer who has GERD. I don't have GERD. Rowan has GERD. I'm normal. I'm a regular guy. I don't reflect my acid. My acid goes in my stomach and creates ulcers like it's supposed to. I'm not up here bubbling my acid back up my fucking throat like an idiot. That's not where the acid goes. It stays in your stomach and then you get stressed out and it makes holes. Also, hi, Curse. What's up? I'm sorry, you're kind of covered by Frogie here. Let me move Frogie to the side for you, Curse. There you go. I'll make him smaller so you guys match. There you go, Curse. I can just spend 50K on a pool animated porn video without porn in it, Verbal Ace. You have failed. I didn't even know I had acid reflux until I went to the ear, nose, and throat doctor, and they shoved a camera down my nose, and they were like, you have scarring back there from acid reflux. And I'm like, what? Pinky, we need to burn your worm. Also, there's a monster called the Cosmic Peach, and it's super good. If you eat really bad food, you lose a lot of pounds because even your body doesn't want that. Yeah, I learned that when I ate that gas station hot dog. It was a 7-Eleven hot dog. It wasn't really a gas station. Well, I guess it was a gas station. This was my small town where we didn't have a lot of gas stations, so I think every 7-Eleven was also a gas station. Get that worm out of here. My cat, I'm so sorry. My cat steals a good chunk of my heart by sitting in front of this heat exchange vent that is under the cabinet. He's so cozy, but he steals all the heat. Oh, Tail does that too. In the bedroom, she knows where the vent is and she sits on it. But this morning, because it was sunny out, she went and she sat right by the back door so that all the sunbeams would hit her. It was pretty cute of her. And Tattle was there too. She was just kind of like staring, being like, what are we doing? Because, you know, she doesn't have brain cells. I learned recently that my wife doesn't have back teeth, and that's why I only see her eat soft foods and not hard candy, because she might choke. Like all the back teeth? Like how many back teeth we talked about? I'm missing a back tooth, but I still eat shit. I eat jerky all the time, man. Jerky's fucking delicious. I make it myself because I'm like not paying $16 for like 50 grams of jerky. That's absolutely embarrassing. What a fucking state of the world we live in where we gotta pay like goddamn $16 for goddamn fucking jerky. Are you kidding me? I know. Thanks for spicy mode. Didn't Verbal Ace also spend another 50K on the Roxy Wolf from the new FNAF? I don't know what he spent on that one, but like I draw a pretty nice ass. I don't want to like toot my own horn here, but I think I can draw a pretty nice looking ass. And Verbal Ace hasn't come out of nowhere and been like, "Yo, Wazzy, can you draw for me?" Like that's a pretty okay ass right there. Like, come on, Verbal Ace. What are you doing? There's a boat in my soup. And the waiter shall, I guess, be a stingray. I have no idea. Stingrays work. I'll give him a fucking bow tie. Again, art suggestion. I've lost my fucking mind. We're where we are today. Reminder that beef jerky was a road trip food, and it was cheap, and you got it at the gas station with questionable sushi. We don't talk about the 50K incident in this household. It cost $40 to leave the house. It was easy and cheap. I would send you some of my jerky dogs, Cure. I've been told I make it pretty amazing. Oh, I make a great chili lime jerky. It's fucking mwah, chef's kiss. Although my applewood jerky is also really good because it's more sweeter. Contact Verbal Ace and maybe he'll give you 50K. I've been trying to learn to draw, and I've been trying to draw a bug with a big ass. I cannot nail the ass. It's so sad. Oh, here, let me tell you how to do it. You draw a C, right? But a backwards C, right? Draw a backwards C. Draw a second C, also backwards, almost to make them touch. If you want to get fancy, you can really pull this one down. And then draw a line here. And then draw a line here. And there you go. That's the key to butts is just backwards C, because you want to see it backwards. You get it? That's how you draw a butt, because you want to see it backwards. I mean, I guess if you're drawing a butt the other way, it's like you see it forwards, but there we go. It's basically the same deal. Also, thank you, Blockhead, for the singular bingo. Thank you. You make it look so easy. I will get there. Just write some C's. Was you the one that found out how many calories uranium has? No. That doesn't sound like my kind of math. I don't like math. That doesn't sound like my kind of thing. Well, technically it wasn't me, but this is the stream where we found out how to calculate your down not in scale, which is how many arrows you can hold between your butt cheeks. Not in your butt, but like between your butt cheeks, like in the cleft of your ass. You can find out your DNI score right now by putting exclamation DNI. I mean, that one's random, but it's fine. C may be a cookie, but it's also for cake, which is good enough for Wazzy. Cookie Monster was such an icon. But math is good for you. As not an artist, I will use the backwards C technique, but not for the ass. Wow, a lot of you are getting 0. -1. Yeah, you have to give up 1. Basically, what you do is you can hold, God, what's the actual math? I think it's 4 arrows per inch of butt cleft that you've got going on. I know for a fact I could hold more than 0 betwixt these cheeks. I think that if memory serves correctly, it's 4 arrows for every inch of butt cleft you have. So like measure from the tip of the ass to the tip of the hole, and that's how much butt cleft you've got. How do we go from sharks to ass? Listen, I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare, okay? I'm just a kid and I know that's not fair, okay? Nobody cares because I'm alone in the world is having more fun than me, okay? Tonight. Dang, I got a lot. I can hold 16 arrows. It came up, I don't know if you guys remember this, but back in the day, there used to be these movies that were pretty good, and they were called Marvel movies. Now I know when you think of Marvel, you're like, that movie sucks. And yes, you're absolutely right. But back in the day, they used to be good. And there's a guy in there called Hawkeye, and he would hold arrows everywhere. And we were like, what if he held them in his butt cheeks? And we were like, how many arrows could we all hold in our butt cheeks? And I think that's how we figured it out. What's the shark's pronouns, if you don't mind me asking? They, them, please. Hank Hill has a DNI of 1. Hawkeye, boring. Yes, but back in the old days, Marvel movies were good. Back when they were rare. Gonna be at least 20 arrows. I personally can hold 8 arrows. If you must know. I've got 2 inches of butt cleft and therefore can hold 8 arrows. If sharks have them, then what about chickens? What? I can fit 2.5 raccoons in an ass, right? What is it? You could stretch your butthole like 3 inches or something? I can't remember. I know there is a thing about raccoons and asses, but I can't remember the correlation right now. I prefer the ass facts over the piss facts and over the rat facts. Piss facts are my least favorite, but rat facts are okay. I think we've just touched on every rat fact there is, but ass facts are new. Coffee. You can fit a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. Why specifically that flavor? It's my favorite. Rat fact. Rats are rats. Did someone say piss fact? Somebody ban Ace. Ace. Can you uncargo your shorts? Can you just rip the cargo off your shorts immediately? Can you just do me a favor and just uncargo your own shorts? I don't want to have to send the other mods to beat you up. Oh, okay. Thanks, Ace. Appreciate it, buddy. Good job. The human ass can fit 2 raccoons, but you could train your ass with American footballs to stretch it out to 3.5 raccoons. Ace must be punished by being put in the dungeon. The most expensive coffee comes from the anus of a raccoon. No, it doesn't. It comes from the anus of like a cat or something. Or like a fucking wombat. It comes from the anus of like some fucking creature that's like only in Australia, because Australia is filled with a hellscape. No, it's beavers, I think, not raccoons. No, I've never heard anything about beavers being in buttholes. I'm going to be real. As a Canadian, I don't like the sounds of this. That doesn't sound right to me. I didn't look up what stingrays look like, so you guys are just going to have to deal with my artist interpretation of animals today. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what animals look like. No, it's the coffee. It comes from beavers' buttholes. I think it's a cat creature. It's like a marsupial cat of some variety. I'm going to have to Google it. I thought vanilla came from beaver asshole. Yeah, vanilla comes from beaver butthole. But that's vanilla, and we're talking about coffee. I wish Slice of Coffee was here. They could probably answer this for me. Oh yeah, Kakashi, you're right. It's castor oil. Do we remember that I brought you a dead bird of information and ruined everybody's life? I mean, that does happen a lot. Oh, there's a cat knocking on my door, but she can't get in. She hates being in here when I'm streaming, so I don't even know why she's knocking. Tail, you can't come in. I know it's you, buddy. You're the only one who knocks. Tattle doesn't know how to knock. She's an idiot. The expensive coffee is from a wombat's ass. Ha! Ha! Dumpling got me! Thank you, Dumpling. God of War Ragnarok should have gotten Game of the Year. I recently started playing it, and it's pretty peak. Wazzy's right. The coffee is made from poop of a small cat of some kind. The average Canadian can hide as many as 20 hockey pucks in their butthole. But if they're daring, they can sneak 5 bottles of maple syrup through the border. Me and my friends get no respect. If it makes you feel any better, most vanilla is now made out of chemicals. So most vanilla you probably don't get is from beaver ass. But some perfumes are still made from beaver ass. Some butts smell good, and that's the lesson of stream today, I guess. That's the lesson we're going away with. If this cat knocks one more time, I'm going to have to let her in, and I apologize. I'm going to have to interrupt stream for a minute. just to harass a baby.
You're not a real person.
It's just what's gotta happen. That's a weird lesson. I just want to know who walked up to a beaver and sniffed its ass and decided to milk this. Am I the one who knocks? Tattle, probably. I'll bring her up and see if she'll purr in mic. What? Oh, now you're gonna run away. Now you're gonna run away. No. We're not playing this. Come here. Come the fuck here. You wanna play this knock-knock game? You wanna play this knock-knock game? Alright, fine. Go under the bed. Tattle, you're up. What? Aw, you little bitch. Think you can outrace me, can you? Fuck. Alright, well, I failed on both accounts. Both cats were standing there. Tail decided she'd duck under the bed where I can't get her. And, Tattle ran down the stairs. And I'm not diving face first down the stairs. Not today, at least. Yeah, kitty cat audio. I apologize, no kitty cat audio. They're quick and fast, and I don't appreciate it. I will post pictures of them in the Discord. I will post pictures of the Discord to make up for this grave injustice. I apologize. Anyway, thanks for a head pat. When I catch those cats, I will bring them to the fucking microphone, and you can listen to them. But I'll have to catch them. And that's a problem. They hate being picked up. Alright. There is a shark eating a boat. You didn't say he had to like eating the boat. I will stretch hydrate. Thank you, Ballistic Beast. And have my little peanut snack. The snack of the day is brought to you by peanuts. They are crunchy. They're my favorite kind of peanut. Alright. I've got enough for one more art request in me. Let's fucking do it. I'm going to refund Pinkies because they just wrote, "Can I have?" and then left it. But I will draw Wiggly Bones Wazzy because I'm going to... Through art, I will describe how it feels. God, I fucking love this stream. It's fucking Homestuck. I fucking hate Homestuck. I've never read Homestuck. Okay, that's a lie. I did read it. We did unfortunately read it that one time. I did lie. Homestuck takes forever to read, but it's good. We want more Homestuck. You guys didn't earn more Homestuck. You can't have more Homestuck until next Crewvember. Alright? The reason why my art request is like that because I accidentally sent it before I could finish the request. Well, I refunded it to you because I don't know what the fuck you were asking. Also, everybody, if you don't have a TikTok, there's a new post in the Discord server of a new video. I'll show it to you live. Because why the fuck not? I'll do it when we do the memes, if there's any memes for today. Oh, it looks like there's memes. So, when we do memes of the day, I will bring up the art I did. It's on TikTok if you want to watch it. I'm not putting it on YouTube. Just because it'll get copyright claim to hell again. And I'm not a big old fan of getting copyright
Can you remember
strikes.
the tallest man you've ever seen?
It's not dope. Oh, the one where Matt danced in bed? Yes. That is exactly the one. It's because I don't know how you guys sleep. How do you guys sleep? Because I have to sleep on the left side of my body. Like natural, I just can't sleep on my right side. I can't sleep on my front. I can't sleep on my back. I have to be on the left side of my body to fall asleep. And then once I'm asleep, I don't fucking move. Like I just stay there. And I'm just like a solid mass. And sometimes I don't even wake up when you touch me. Other times I do. Sometimes I don't. But I have to be on the left side of my body. I sleep on my side. It doesn't matter which side. It's usually my left side. But I can also sleep on my right. Geeky says facing the door. Like, yeah, but are you on your back or what? I constantly keep turning from one side to the other. If I don't fall asleep face down, I start kickboxing. What the fuck you mean you sleep face down? That's not a normal human sleeping position. That's Dumpling, that's fucked up. Listen, Dumpling, you know I don't like to make fun of you, but I'm gonna make fun of you. What the fuck? You know that's how you choke, right? Like that's like an anti-recovery position. I have to sleep on my side facing the wall and hugging something. Oh, well, that's nice. I sleep on my right or stomach, but I have to move in my sleep so my position will change. I used to sleep on my back, but ever since my last sciatica thing, I've slept on my right side. Sciatica? What the fuck is that? Like Battlestar sciatica? Like you had a nightmare about Battlestar sciatica and then you had to sleep on your right side? Because you dreamed like, I don't know what happens in Battlestar sciatica, but I assume like aliens probed you or something? I don't know what that means. On my right side or my left side, but I've been trying to learn how to sleep on my back because sleeping on my sides aren't good. I can sleep on my back, but only if I'm napping on the couch. Like I look like I'm dead when I'm napping because like I like joint my fingers together, like I cross all my fingers and I place them like on my stomach and I lay on flat on my back and then Tattle comes and she'll sit on me and she'll sit like on my hands and chest and we'll just nap together. And I don't move again. That's another thing is when I'm asleep, I don't fucking move. I used to sleep on my bag, but since the surgery, I don't do that anymore. Fucking Ace is sleeping on his bag. What are you, balls, cat? It's nerve pain. Oh, that makes way more sense. On my back, wearing a BiPAP. Why am I learning so many words I didn't know today? Fucking Gwork, sciatica, fucking BPAP, fucking... I guess that's the only words I learned today. But still, why am I learning so many fucking words today? Just give me an explanation when you're going to say a medical thing at me because I don't know what the fuck it is. BiPAP. Is that when you're bisexual and you get a little pap on the head? While watching either Hell's Kitchen, Kakadikaris, Donkey Kong Let's Plays, and or Angry Video Game Nerd. Oh, I can't sleep with noises. Noises have to go. I have to have the room completely black and I need dead ass silence. Although it really kicks up my fucking like tinnitus, but I still need the silence. I can't like listen to anything because then I'm like, what if I miss it? And then I don't sleep and it sucks ass. It's fucking 10 p.m. in my time and some piece of shit is mowing their yard right now. Ace goes, I need music to sleep. I used to need music to... Okay, I'm going to tell you guys a real stupid fact about me. Are you guys ready? There's only 12 of us, right? Okay, don't tell the other kids this because it's going to ruin my street cred. Okay, are you guys ready? When I was a teenager, how I used to go to sleep was I would listen to 1,000 Words from Final Fantasy X-2 on repeat to get myself to sleep. And that's how I would sleep. I would put on headphones and I would listen to 1,000 Words. Like just over and over and over and over and
Knock
over
knock,
again.
fucker.
Until I fell asleep. Now I can't have any sound. But back then, I don't want to continue this story now that we have a new follower, but still, back then, that's what I would listen to until I fell asleep. But now, dead silence. Anyway, welcome to the crew. Oh, I'm gonna butcher another name. Aya Koshuku. Aya Koshuku. Oh, I fucking ruined that name. Well, I tried my best. Well, welcome to the crew. I'm Wazzy. It's a CPAP, continuous positive airway pressure. It treats sleep apnea. Oh. Chudillo says, I can't go to sleep in silence. Then the scary shit goes into my brain. Snake goes, I've been living in a noisy family. I mean, I need noises to go to sleep. I listen to a bunch of different 24-hour live streams on YouTube of thunder and rain at so-called place. Like, I need something pressing on my chest. If I didn't want to kickbox in my sleep, like a few times I fell asleep with my cat on my chest, and 8 hours later I woke up in exactly the same position. Dumpling, have you tried a weighted blanket? Do you think a weighted blanket would help you? Because that's kind of something pressing on you. Then maybe you wouldn't fight everything. Geeky goes, it's so air can go through your lungs and continues to flow. I guess not all of us have sleep problems or are somnologists. Somnologist. Somnologist. Is that like a sleep doctor? I'm going to guess a sleep doctor. I have no idea. Stop! God, please, crew, I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little fucking guy, okay? I have a high school education and like 2 college courses and that's it. Please stop using big words. I'm just a little fucking guy. I'm just some little fucking guy. Please, I'm just a little baby idiot. I don't know what these words are. I don't know what the BiPAP is. I don't know what a somnologist is. I don't know what a Battlestar Sciatica is. I don't know what the warp thing or whatever the fuck is. I don't know shit about shit. I'm just a little guy. For how vulnerable Wazzy has been with us, we should get Verbalace to send 50K. God, listen, I'm not saying money solves everybody's problems, but man, 50K is more than I make in a year. Anyway, speaking of more than I make in a year, it's Laser Bearcat Gaming. Hello, Sparrow. Hello, Ash Bear. How are you doing? Welcome to stream, you two. How was your stream? Hopefully it's great. We're talking about how we have to sleep. I have to sleep on my left side because that's the natural way for a human to sleep, in the recovery position. Jotio says, I put on this science YouTuber called Nile Red. He does insane science shit like turning paint thinner into cherry soda. He was able to drink it without repercussions. Huh. That's wild. Anyway, Mods gave a shout out for Laser Bearcat Gaming crew. If you could do me a favor and give them a follow, I would appreciate it. Define left. The left side of my body. The side I don't write with because I'm right-handed. Stream good. We started playing Of the Devil and I'm really liking it so far. Oh. I've been sleeping on my belly ever since my first sleep paralysis, which was an angel-like lady, but it was still frightening. No, Ballistic Beast, I had one fucking sleep paralysis. I used to make jokes about sleep paralysis because like I knew it was a real thing people experienced, but I never experienced it, so I made jokes about it, and then I experienced it, and I was like, this sucks. I never want to do this again. But also, I was incredibly sick when that happened. So I don't know if it was just because I was sick that sleep paralysis was like, ha ha ha. And also, most people get sleep paralysis when they're falling asleep, but I got it when I was waking up, and it was like genuinely fucking terrifying, and I didn't enjoy it, and I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Oh, Kakashi got the word of the day, which was worst. I actually leave Twitch streams on and see where I end up. You know what, Geeky? That's a fun game. I have the cure for sleep paralysis. What is it? Just be more of a threat than the sleep paralysis demon. That didn't help me! Sparrow sleeps like a blender and steals all the blankets from me. I sleep on the side mostly and get bullied by cats into giving up my pillow while I sleep. No, the best advice I have for people who have a partner and they sleep together, get 2 blankets. Your life will be better as soon as you have 2 blankets, okay? There's no fights, there's no arguments. Anyway, the reason we're talking about this is because I'm going to go show you guys an animation I did 2 days ago. Or no, yesterday. And then I posted it today. And you know what? I'm just going to bring the video up now since we're talking about it. So this is how Matt sleeps, everybody. So
Can you remember the tallest man you've ever seen?
this is real life. Fucking hold on. I gotta go here so it pops up first. Okay, there we go. Now I can go to video released. Here it is. All right. I'm gonna make it full screen. This is a video I made. Oh God, how do I? I'm trying to restart it so you can see the beginning. There we go. So this is how Matt sleeps. That's me beside him, obviously. This feels so real. Goddamn rotisserie ass chicken. He just doesn't stop. We're on ads, so it's fine. Anyway, this is a really old meme because, of course, it's me. And, like, I only know memes from the old times. So, there you guys go. That's an old meme for you guys to enjoy. We'll go through the Twitch streams later today. Or, the Twitch memes later today. But, yeah. By the way, great job on the TikToks. Thank you, Snake. The Slender Man sits in your room menacingly. You just have to let every violent thought out of your face, and you'll give him time if he doesn't let you sleep in peace. Have you shown this to Matt? What does he think? He knows it's true. Bitch rolls like a rotisserie chicken. It's how. God damn, another raid! It's Wi-Fi! Hi, Wi-Fi! Thanks for raiding! Mods, can I get a shout out? I know we're in the middle of ads, but, like, it should last because we only got, like, 40 seconds left of ads, so please give a little shout out. I would appreciate that. There we go. Crew, if you could do me a favor and follow Wi-Fi. They're a really good writer and they're fun and they play fun games and draw things and they're fun. Go follow them immediately. It's true that in the midst of all the briefly cuddles, though you're am part of the madness. What? Tatsumi, I read that wrong. I don't know what the fuck. CPAT. Yeah, it comes with the dance emoji. I dare you make me do my job, Wi-Fi. Joking, I love you. Ace, do your damn job. What do I employ you for, goddamn? Anyway, if you guys are wondering what I'm arting right now, I'm arting what it feels like when I have caffeine and my bones wiggle. It's a real fucked up feeling. And so I'm showing you through the power of art. Because that's how art works. Listen, I'm doing my diet job right now. Your diet job is just to tell me I'm doing a good job? I don't think I appreciate that. I think you need... Fuck! I think you need a better job. Anyway, this is what it feels like. This is your brain. And this is your brain on drugs. Who's that? It's me. It's me. It's just little me when I'm having a time. Pan Wilkins. Speaking of old memes and copyright, how do you plan on doing the time you got rickrolled? Are you gonna do a cover or something? No. It'll just be on TikTok. I don't get copyright claimed on TikTok. What, the bone wiggle sounds horrible. A creature who does not deserve to be in this world. We need to get you more caffeine. No, I do not wish to have more caffeine. I'll be real with you guys. Matt can have all the caffeine in the world because his stupid body can handle it. I cannot. I will, as they say, die. Because as previously stated, my bones wiggle and I don't like it. Talking about Wilkins. Oh, yeah. Also, I should state, Laugh You Lose stream is coming up this weekend. If you have, the rules are you get 3 videos, each 3 minutes long. Put them in the Discord under Hot Dog Jojo. Matt will curate them, and I'll watch them. And if I laugh, I have to eat spicy ramen noodles, provided by Dumpling. And if I don't laugh, then I don't have to eat the spicy ramen noodles, and I live another day. So that's the rules. But you got to put them in the Discord, because that's where Matt's got to go find them. TikTok is a walking copyright claims. Lamau, the music industry wishes they were as strong as China. Hey crew, would it be alright if I put chemicals in the water to make the frogs gay? Of course, go ahead, Snake. Why would we ever stop you for that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. It's fine. It would be a crime if you didn't make the frogs gay. Anyway, this is what it feels like when your bones wiggle. This is what it feels like to eat caffeine. Oh, looks like you're doing a reverse flash. No, my bones are wriggling and it sucks. Anyway, let's go through the art and then we'll go through the memes and then I'm going to biggity bounce. And I know everybody just rated in and I apologize for that. But I will send you off to somebody. I'll send you off to an unqualified babysitter. Here's what happens when I have caffeine and my bones wiggle. Here's a shark eating a boat, but it's actually not at all what he ordered, and there's a boat in his soup, and he's kind of upset about the fact. Also, for all those who want this art, it will be up in the Discord shortly after the stream. Here's a goose and a rabbit boxing, but the goose has a gun, and I don't know what gooses look like, and I didn't bother to look up a reference, so you get what you get. Here's, I guess I should zoom out a bit. Here's Matt and Froggy merged, and me and Banani looking on, not happy about it. It's not a pretty sight. And here's what's going on in Snake's brain. Japanese and Kamen Rider, and his brain is free to a good home. Can we have a qualified babysitter? Absolutely not. No. We don't want a qualified babysitter. That's how we get away with crimes. And here's my warm-up art of the pterodactyl cat who's got an extra thumb. He's a cool cat, and I like him. Anyway, time for Toxicure memes. That's right. The month of... What are we on? March? March is still going on, so these are all still counted as March memes. How are the pigeons? I don't want to talk about that. Makes me sad. Here's Valiant with Froggy crashing his car. I'm gonna need to call you back. Yeah. Fucking Froggy. Matt enjoying his day once he walks by. 47 pounds of hair has been released onto Matt.
Oh.
That's what it's like. I shed like a son of a bitch. I have so much hair. I'm sorry, I remember you saying you built them a birdhouse and I wanted to know if they used it yet. No, they have not. Not yet. That's not a real thing. It only grows at the bottom of the ocean. That's not the bottom of the ocean. I don't even know what that is, Dave. Dave, what is that? That's at the bottom of the ocean. God damn it. What Wazzy sees on her deck. Fucking Balls Cat. Goddamn Balls Cat. Balls Cat watching Wazzy from across the street. I fucking hate you, Balls Cat. Wazzy explains to the crew to drink poison to be immune. Was I wrong? Was I wrong, though? And Wazzy telling people to drink poison? I mean, I didn't dance while doing it. But, I mean, yeah, you can if you want to. And...
You!
I don't know. That seems mean.
All right, here, I'll show you.
Wazzy Wickens.
Huh.
There, see? Now he'll tell me everything.
Okay, but you're gonna catch him, right?
Yeah, in a second.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how that works.
You!
I don't know. That seems mean.
All right, here, I'll show you.
Huh.
There,
Bye,
see?
Wilkins.
Now he'll tell me everything.
Okay, but you're gonna catch him.
You're gonna ban them, right?
Right.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe, Wilkins. Anyway. Remember, crew, if you drink a little bit of poison, you'll build up an immunity. It's a true, real thing. Matt told us so. Anyway, thanks for memes, guys. Thanks for coming to stream. I'm back Thursday. I'm back Thursday drawing your guys' worms. If you guys don't have a worm, check out the Discord. But we've got, don't worry about that. That's a, don't worry about all of that. But we got a lot of worm friends. And, you know, we need some more. So I'm working on all of them. If your worm hasn't been done yet, I'm working on it and it'll be up. And it'll go up in the corner so that you guys can be a part of stream. So we're working on it. Please just stand by as I work to get all the worms done. And, you're my crew and I appreciate you. And thank you for standing by. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm gonna send you guys off to an unqualified babysitter just to see what fucking happens. I don't know. It could be fun. Could be terrifying. Who knows? I'm back Thursday drawing your worms. That's your business, not mine. Looks like T-Rex is live, so I'm gonna send you to T-Rex. T-Rex is unqualified. They don't even have arms. It's fine. You can be a babysitter without arms. Whatever. I'm sending you over to Flex. Until next time, kick names, take ass, get the absolute fuck out of my house. And yeah, take care of yourself. Even if taking care of yourself is just building up an immunity to poison. I don't know your life.
Toxic cues on, make sure you turn your volume down. Our words, bad opinions, crew, time to gather round. Dinkies everywhere, don't panic, post memes. Worms, Armageddon,
Back again.
all the toxic extremes.
Hey yo, welcome back crew, prepare for peak content. Biggest little guy throwing down with no nonsense. Northerly neighbor known for nixing naysayers. Skills with passable levels, shame all the fake gamers. Pour the maple syrup to get in Jersey like a hoser bud.